Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Bick Benedict. Thanks for joining me. This is the chapter entitled On the Loose. You could also call it Getting It On the Dirty Motel Room Floor if you want to. Because if you want to, you could get intimate with this woman and you could have sex with her. The thing that I didn't... the reason I didn't do it before on my first playthrough is because I thought it was really disrespectful to the kid. And I know that sounds weird, but this game is so engrossing, and it sucks you in and makes you empathize with the character so strongly that that I just felt it was just really, just we're getting to the point where the kid's he's within our reach. So I just felt that having sex at this point was just, we shouldn't be doing this kind of stuff right now. We should be looking for the kid. We shouldn't be, doing this here. When I can understand it though, because what's going on is that he just killed somebody. So if you ever heard of that old psychological conceit where some people they fornicate after they have heard of death to compensate for the fact that somebody died, so they have sex, and then it's because you could potentially be bringing someone into the world after you just killed them, and it's just really psychologically. It might sound like mumbo jumbo, but I can understand how that might work out. But I will have to be blurring this, and it's just kind of awkward, and it just all her tits have so many jagged edges. It's not even funny. And once it's all over, there's so much melodrama that goes on here. So here I'm gonna have to blur this out. I apologize, but it's my responsibility. Like I mentioned in the sexy woman chapter, sexy lady, I can't have this kind of content on my channel without censors. I'm not gonna be some guy that just gonna be a rebellious guy on YouTube and ignore the consequences, because I've already got in trouble on my other account, and I didn't even really know why it was potentially that I could get in trouble, and I'm just not gonna. You got to play by the rules, because I'm posting content to YouTube's website. It's their site. You have to follow their rules. You're not entitled to everything in life, especially on a website. A lot of people think that they're just entitled, oh, YouTube, says I can't put nudity on there, those sons of bitches. Well, it's their website, I'm lucky they let me put this stuff on their site. That sounds really humble, but that's just the way I feel about it. I do get pissed off when I see that matched third-party content sometimes, and that doesn't mean that the videos don't get published. It just means that sometimes they have to put ads on my videos, which I don't even make money for. But see his fingers severed right there? It was a good thing the origami killer didn't tell this guy to cut off his dick, because he probably would have, or I would have done it, So over here, you're just supposed to pull your pants or just get dressed here, and I tried to leave the room, and then it went back. This was just me going through this chapter blind. What happens here? I think you root through her jacket here, and then you find out that because I was actually trying to go to the desk right there and get the rat. Oh, there it is. You can get it. But things are really getting serious here. We're heading over to the final stretch. But you have to interact. You have to do this little. It just gets really melodramatic, and sometimes the voice act. Well, not sometimes. Well, I guess I should say sometimes. Just you could tell they're just such English accents, because this was made in Europe. But anyway, so she said she was a photojournalist. That's actually what it says in the manual too for this book. But apparently she is a quote unquote journalist. Meaning that she might have been following this guy. I think it was an accident that they ran into each other. I'm not sure, but she probably was tailing him to get a story, and it's kind of a cliche thing, and it's just he gets super mad, and it's just shut the fuck up. And I wasn't even trying to I wasn't gonna even reject her either. I forgave her because this guy's he's getting sometimes I feel like this guy's an asshole and he's just ungrateful. She put her life on the line so many times, and it's just like, you better be grateful, you son of a bitch. Anyway, so that's just another reason that this game, pulls you in. I also apologize. Somebody else they messaged me and it told me my guides they like my guides, but tone down the language. I apologize for that, but these are my guides, and there's no real rule on YouTube that you can't swear. I looked at some of the flags, and it's mostly for like harmful and abusive content. There's no, you can't get flagged for using foul language. So I apologize, if you don't like it, but it's my guide, and I don't do it all the time. Trust me, I'm a pretty clean cut dude in real life. So anyway, the police are there's Blake right there. Okay, so now we need to go inside and call the dude and alert him. You need to don't say excuse me, it's going to take too much time. Let's go over to the phone, and the motel room is number 207. If you don't know which one it is, it just flashed on the screen. It's the O button, and so you could either complete all these QuickTime button presses that are coming up, and then succeed and drive off in a stolen taxi, or you're going to get apprehended. So what you do is it's a long sequence of QuickTime buttons. I was kind of surprised that I failed on a couple of them, and then I kept restarting over, and then I got into like a really good groove of doing them. But there's some where you have to press like O, X, and triangle, like one right after another, or like they all appear on the screen. And when they occur, I'll show you what's going on with those and try to explain how to do those. So swipe to the left, I think, right here, and then you're going to press down. So at this point here, as long as you as long as you complete the QuickTime events without failing them, so you could choose which way you go here. I think they're all going to lead you to the roof. Whenever there's two QuickTime buttons on the screen, like L1 and R1, just press both at the same time. Whenever they're like alternating really quickly, then you want to press one right after the next. Look at this one right here, like that one. That's when you got to press like L1, R1, L1, R1. It doesn't matter which one you choose there. This one coming up right over here, though, it's pretty tough. I can't. Sorry, O X square, O triangle square. I can't believe I got those on the first try. It's pretty tough, and especially when the music's pounding. It's so thrilling. It's a pretty thrilling chase, and okay, here is where you're tapping these buttons again, and so you can choose to surrender over here, or do what I did, and I did it twice now. And I also wanted to mention for having sex with Lauren, you get a trophy called Lover Boy. But that I just forgot to mention that. And then so here's the standoff at the edge of this hotel. And if you don't want to surrender and you want to go on with the rat trial like I wanted to, just jump off. He doesn't die. I mean, this guy, he's already got broken ribs. I figured nothing else could. I mean, so many things have hurt this guy so far. So apparently his back didn't even get broken. Well, maybe it did. I don't know. Well, no, if it got broken, he probably couldn't even move. What do I know? But anyway, so I don't know why Blake wouldn't shoot you in the leg or something right there, but I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to hail this taxi cab and then do another QuickTime button press where we open the door. And that's in the chapter. It was a pretty interesting chapter. I think I may have gotten apprehended last time, or failed the QuickTime buttons, but that's the chapter. And this guy whose taxi got stolen, he's going to fall down onto the pavement. I guess life got too out of control for him at that moment in time. But imagine how pissed off Blake is.